Hello, we'll get started in just a minute. All right, it's time. Are you guys ready? Say yes. Yes. Thank you for coming. My name is Kelly. I'm owner of Giasitaliankitchen, and today we are doing a super fun event with Terry. She's in the back of the room. She's owner of the Swamp Fox bookstore. So she's helping to sponsor the Nonna's book. So if you don't have this, she has lots of copies in the back that she would be happy to sell to you. So we will talk more about this, and you can see I've tabbed a lot of stuff, but we're gonna cook out of this today. Have any of you or all of you seen the movie? Okay, yes, some nods, some no. It was so enduring. It was so adorable. So the premise of the movie is this guy who, oh, I'm kind of jumping ahead, but he buys this restaurant, is on the Jersey Shore, I think, right? That used to be a restaurant in this old building for like 50 years. The owners died, everyone loved him, and so he moves in and no one likes him, right? So he, instead of cooking, he hires these Italian grandmas, or puts an ad for these Italian grandmas to come and cook in the restaurant. And so of course he wins the hearts of well, I'm ruining the movie, but he wins the hearts of the neighbors. But that's what this cookbook is. It's the actual, like the ladies on here, these are actually the grandmas that were in the restaurant, and these are their recipes. So super cool. So if you are a cookbook, it's also like a story, a memoir. So it's a great read as well. So you need it for your home library. So tonight we're gonna cook, well, 3 things, but 2 I put on here. They call it the escaped birds. It's pork with, they say pancetta. I did prosciutto, Italian sausage, sage, and then we're gonna cook it in some olive oil and butter. It's gonna be not very healthy, but it's gonna be very delicious. It's kind of like a saltimbocca, which feels like it's her version of a saltimbocca, which is pork, pancetta, like you pound it, pancetta, sage, roll it, and you cook it in. So I think it's her version of that. And then I picked, so we've got some fresh sage here. It's like a parsley pesto she calls it a salsa verde. So we're just going to kind of dollop that on top. So I thought that would kind of go nice. And then we're serving it over polenta, which is an Italian cornmeal. So I have that. It's delicious. I already did that. It's in the oven, keeping warm. So let's get started. All right. Yay. Oh, thank you. I haven't even done anything yet. Yay. Okay. And by the way, the packets here, these are yours to keep. They have the recipes in them with the page number reference for the book. So scribble on these, make notes, take them home, share them with your friends. Okay, so I'm going to turn this up. I have a little bit of butter, olive oil, and let's turn yours up a little bit. Perfect. I'm going to just turn this so it doesn't melt. Okay, so we're going to do some here so you guys can see, and then I'm going to do another batch back there just so that we can get all this done. And we do have, thank you. And then could I have that other tray too? That's the that. So I gotta make the rest. So I pre-assembled some of these so that we got a little ahead there. You guys see this? Okay, so we've got the pork cutlets. So I just got these from Hy-Vee. You can buy like boneless pork chops and pound them yourself. But the nice man at the counter said, oh, we have these and we've already pounded them for you. And I was like, great, I'll take those. So those are pre-pounded. Then we've got Italian sausage. So ground versus linked. I use Graziano's. If you've come to, I see a few familiar faces. It's the Italian grocery store in Des Moines. My opinion, best Italian sausage. It's amazing. It's got a great amount of fennel, great amount of, or a nice balance of red pepper flakes. So it's a nice heat. And then some, you could do pancetta, which is basically prosciutto. So in a different format. So we're using prosciutto because it's already sliced. So this is what it looks like. These are huge, already stuffed and rolled. So we're going to just do the rest of these so that you guys can see. And then everyone is going to get a taste of all of this. Okay, so then we've got some sage leaves. So this is part of my sage plant from home. It's like this, well, it's like this big. It's huge. You know what? Let's do this in reverse. I'll take 3 of these and get them in here. And then you can take those. And let me take my little assembly thing off of here. You know what? I'll just put it right into this thing. That's fine. Okay. So sage is one of those kind of Thanksgiving flavors, you know, that you might have like in a turkey seasoning. But it's also a plant that stays alive in Iowa through the winter. So it's a nice plant to throw in the ground. It might look like death in the winter, but it comes back and my plant's probably 5 years old, and it's huge. So that's a good one. I'm trying to think what else. Let's see, I've got sage, thyme, oregano. You can plant those, sure, and they will come back. Thanks. Okay. Thank you. Okay, so then we're just going to roll these guys up. I did. I put one like under the sausage and then one over it just so they don't roll around, move around. And then I've got these big toothpicks to keep them from falling apart. So I've got the olive oil and butter. We're going to bring this up a little bit and get these browned. And then we'll flip them. Then we're going to add some white wine, bring that up to temperature and let that simmer, and it'll cook in its own juices with the wine. And there might be some wine left over, so if you guys want to taste the wine, there's some wine. Okay, 2 more here. Do you have room in there? Maybe. I think I'm okay. Well, I think I actually have, do you have 6 back there? I think I have 13 cutlets. I do. Maybe. Well, I asked for 12, but I think I have 13. Oh, no, 13. These are huge. So usually, if you've heard of the saltimbocca, a lot of times it's veal saltimbocca as like the classic rolled meat with the sage inside. But you could do it. You could do chicken. You could do the pork. You could really do whatever you got, whatever you want. And I'm kind of being generous on the prosciutto here because I have a few pieces left over. So this one is going to be nice. Yeah, yes, you can get it at Hy-Vee. It's they have the legs that you can slice it, you know, or they have it prepackaged. My favorite one is La Quercia, which is, it's a white package with a red, I forget their logo, but it's a red thing on the top. But it's out of Des Moines, but the owners actually lived in Italy for a long time. And so the plant's only been there, I don't know, maybe 20 years or so. It's really modeled after how they do it in Italy, and they don't add a crap to it. So it's actually really, really good prosciutto. Let me wash my hands. Actually, can you throw that in the sink? Yep. Back there. I'll wash here. So after a few minutes, we'll just turn these as well. Let me get another little plate. We can save this, dump this. All right. Thanks. Okay. Is yours bubbling? Yours is. Mine, I need to turn mine up a little bit, I think. Well, so I'm getting it browned and then I'm going to turn. But then once I put the wine in, it's going to simmer for about 15-20 minutes. So this is really just kind of getting it started. I'm sorry? Yeah, because when we add the liquid, and it will, yeah. Are you ready for wine, maybe? Okay, we're going to do wine, and we need to do the rosemary, too. Let me just turn mine, and then I'll get that going. Oh, sure. Although I did just turn this up. It should be okay. Okay. It's not hot. Cool, thank you. Oh, wow. Oh, yours look great. Okay. Awesome. Okay, so, yeah, I know, right? Okay, let's do the wine in here, and then it's going to come. Let's see, how much am I doing? I'm sorry? Technically, it says a half a cup, so I'm eyeballing a half a cup. Yeah, right. Sometimes I measure, sometimes I don't. Okay, so then we're going to add the rosemary. Let's see. Oh, here. There's more in the fridge too. So this is one sprig of my rosemary plant from home, just one little branch. This does not stay alive for sure in Iowa. I've tried. You know what? This isn't going to work. Hang on, let me get a different scissors. So I dig this up every year. This is probably about 5 years old. And can you throw those in your pot? And I bring it inside, put it in a really big pot, bring it inside. It looks like death in the winter also, but then you go outside, plant it in the ground, and it's phenomenal. Yeah, it stays green. The key with rosemary, especially in the winter, is it wants to be wet, which is very, like basil hates to be wet, the leaves. Rosemary wants to be wet. And so I have, I water the pot, but then I have like a sprayer, like you would do like for ironing, and just spray all over it. Like, is that a bad reference? Well, it's a great reference. I'm aging myself, yeah. Who irons anymore? I know, but to spritz, once a week or once every other week, in addition to watering it, then it will stay alive through the winter. It's not going to look like this. It's going to look like it's dying, but it's not, unless the whole thing is dead. But then when it goes outside, it comes back to life. Oh, that looks much better. I'm sorry? Yeah, I don't. I put all my herbs in the ground. I've had better luck with that. Did I put, no, we did wine in both. Okay. Yeah. No, put more wine in there. I've just had better luck with it in the ground. It most herbs, they want to spread their roots. They need to be drained. You've got more moist soil, so you don't forget to water them. I just have much better luck. And then I have to nurse them in the winter. when I bring them inside. So basil's probably the most temperamental for me. I just harvest it all. I make a ton of pesto, which actually we'll talk about this. Put it in the freezer, and then I just pull all the plants out. I do bring like 2 in, but they always die.
Okay, so
Basil just hates Iowa winters inside. I mean, if you're gonna try, you need a really big pot that's tall and wide, because basil for sure, it wants to spread out. It does not want wet soil, so you need a tray underneath, but a hole in your pot, big pot, as warm and sunny as possible, because it wants to be hot and humid. So Iowa winters, even inside, it just doesn't like that. So you can kind of babysit it, but it's kind of, it might work, it might not. Terry, you want to come up and say hi? So, like I said, Terry is the owner of the Swamp Fox bookstore. It is just like 2 blocks that way off down Main Street. Oh, I know you. Hi. Such a fun book. So you can see all my tabs. This has such cool recipes. What? Tell us about it.
Well, so as Kelly said, this is it was inspired by the restaurant that's in New York City. And if you really want to know some more about the restaurant and how it got started, if you Google CBS Sunday Morning and Nonna's House or Nonna's, it should pop up. They did a story right before the movie came out with Vince Vaughn. So, and those videos are on YouTube and the CBS website. But you get to meet the guy that started it. You get to meet a ton of the Nonnas, and they're not just Italian Nonnas. They're Nonnas from all over the world, and they all take turns cooking the cuisine from wherever they're.
Because it's still running now, right?
Yeah,
it's still running.
It's run on a cash basis. You can't charge. It's and the Nonnas have, people will go to the restaurant on specific days because they want to eat the food cooked by a specific Nonna.
Ah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. So, it's pretty cool. New York City. Yep. It's a hot ticket from my understanding from the story.
and it's really small. It's a really small place, right?
30, it's like 30 or 40 seats, maybe 50 at most. Not a huge restaurant at all.
So probably waiting lists for months
to
get a reservation.
I just
watched
it. He still keeps everything on a piece of paper. I was just
oh wow.
in the same page.
Wow.
Everything is still manual for him. It's really interesting.
And they've got stories about the Nonnas. It's very cute. So okay, some of the other ones I tabbed: a butternut squash risotto.
That'll be coming up. It's good.
Yeah.
There's an eggplant one in there.
Smothered cauliflower. I'm sure I did the eggplant. There's the parsley.
Yeah, I opened it up to the eggplant.
Let's see. Fennel and gorgonzola. I was gonna make that tonight, but I didn't know what you got. I think that sounds amazing. I haven't made it yet, but some people may or may not like that. The rice balls, arancini, which actually, so we were just in Sicily a few months ago, and fun fact, in Sicily they call it an arancino. And if you say arancini, they know you're not native.
Tricky.
Yeah. Penne with radicchio, walnuts, and gorgonzola. Another gorgonzola I love. It's like a blue cheese if you don't know what that is. It's so good.
There's an eggplant.
Oh, there's the eggplant. 3 cheese and meat lasagna with eggplant, asparagus, and peas. That sounds good.
Sounds like a hot dish.
That sounds good. Quail. They've got some goofy ones.
Yeah.
There's ours. What was the one? It's in here somewhere. I didn't mark it. That was in the movie. The head.
Oh,
yes. Yes.
There.
It's in here. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, really?
It's a pig. The whole pig head.
Yeah.
And they serve it on the platter. Here you go. Yeah. Yeah.
It's an all-day thing.
Yes. No, head cheese is innards. This was actually the head with the snout and the
It caused a big argument in the movie.
Yeah. Okay, so let's check these. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. Oh yeah.
$26.99.
Awesome.
And 10% of every sale
Yeah.
You have the pesto book? I do have the pesto book.
Oh, let's talk about the pesto book. So in a couple weeks, Terry and I are doing an event here. It's on Sunday, the 19th. We will be, so that's a ticketed event. So that is on Terry's website. And we will both be here, but we're going to cook out of the pesto cookbook. And that will be interactive. So you guys will be like up here doing the thing. We're all going to make pesto. We'll make dishes with the pesto to eat. So that'll be a really fun afternoon.
$35 without the cookbook.
It's brown. Oh, that's okay. Probably because I had more liquid in it.
And the cookbook
That's okay.
is more than just pesto. There's different recipes here for pesto, but there's also recipes in here for mayonnaise and vinaigrettes, and then how to use those in the cooking soup and main dish recipes. There's even dessert recipes in here. So it's pretty cool. There's tons of 4-color pictures.
Yeah.
And it's not just Italian. It's
Right.
cross
It's,
culture.
yeah.
There's actually a recipe in here for salsa verde.
Yeah.
As an example.
So I tabbed a Moroccan
Chermoula.
I don't know, chermoula. Yeah, lots of different ethnicities in here. Goat cheese, yogurt, and lemon pesto.
There's an avocado mayonnaise.
They're so good. But then there's like dishes on what to do with them and make the thing. So that'll be a really fun event. So,
wide variety stuff in here. And this cookbook is $17.99. If you want the cookbook, and you can't come to the event. And we'll be getting more copies of this. October 19th.
it's a Sunday. Okay, so we're going to get started on the parsley sauce while these finish cooking. How are the insides looking?
It's not bad.
Okay, well, let's. Oh, you just turned it up? Okay. Okay, we're okay. I'm going to turn that down a little bit. Okay, so we've got on page 4 of your packets is the parsley sauce. So we're going to do olive oil, some fresh lemon juice. And there's actually no basil in this. So it's not a pesto, but it's, what are they calling it? A salsa verde parsley sauce. Okay, so we'll do some lemon juice. So this is 3 tablespoons. Usually a half of a lemon is about a tablespoon, depending on how much rind versus yellow you have. Yeah, flesh. And then we'll taste. I mean, that's the funnest part about making any of those pestos is, you know, you follow a recipe, but then I feel like they're very subjective. And so like adding more salt or adding more lemon juice or adding whatever is something I always end up doing even when I'm using someone else's recipe. So the creating, the tasting, and kind of tweaking to how you prefer and you know what your taste buds are craving. Okay, then we've got some garlic. So we've got some fresh garlic cloves. And thank you. Okay, don't be scared. Anchovies. It's just a few. There's a lot going on though. So hopefully, you know, this is hopefully going to be a nice flavor profile that is not too overwhelming. You guys, yeah. Okay, so this says 6 fillets. So I will count these because I don't want this to be too crazy. 1. So these are the anchovies. 2. And actually, when I was at Hy-Vee, they no longer carry these in the can. They had anchovy paste, but no fillets. You certainly could. I just would kind of need to play around with the amount. But yeah, you totally could. I just wanted to find these. Well, Des Moines. But that's because I was there. This brand, the Cento, you could probably get them on Amazon, I think. Okay, one, two, three. So they're fishy, but they're salt. They add a nice, like, you know, oceany salty to it as well. So they're tasty. Okay, then we're gonna add some capers, which are kind of, I think of these as kind of the same. They're kind of like briny, watery, salty kind of thing. Oceany a little bit. Okay, and we're gonna do 1/4 cup. So I'm gonna just get rid of some of this water and do a 1/4 cup. Yep, we're doing the parsley sauce. Yep. This is a lot, 1/4 cup. So this jar is 3 ounces, so it's about half a, without the juice. They're berries, right?
They're pickled flower buds.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
Yeah. Pickled. They are not fish eggs. You're funny.
It's a Mediterranean flower. I can't pronounce it. It's native Mediterranean. It's a bush or a shrub. They're hand-picked before they bloom.
But like anchovies and capers are in actually a lot of Italian pasta sauces because, yeah, they're
not olives.
no. Yeah, they are not olives. Okay, so it says breadcrumbs. I'm using panko unflavored. And then we're gonna, let's see. So we got breadcrumbs, capers, anchovies, garlic, lemon juice, olive oil, and then we're gonna just do, so 4 handfuls of parsley. So we're gonna just cram. Is that not a cup? Is that like 2 cups? Okay. This is curly parsley. This said flat leaf. I should have bought flat leaf. I bought the curly. I think they taste the same. Personally, I really do. Okay, so let's give this a whirl, and then if you would like to come up and taste, we've got little spoons. You're welcome to come up, and I'll take a few people to help test this, and then we can tweak it. Let's see. I'm gonna grab one of these. So I'm gonna just scrape this down. Here, let me. I know, that's what I was just thinking. Let's move this. Thank you. And I might want to add some more olive oil. It depends on how the consistency is for this. Is it smelling good in here, you guys? Yeah. Lots of different smells though, right? I know, right? There's no basil here today. And there's no pecorino. I know. Sad. It's very sad. Okay. Anyone want to taste this? Be a tester. Come on up. Come on up. How many are coming up? 2? Okay, so we'll do. Okay, so I haven't tasted this yet. I don't know where we're at. So stay up here because you'll test, and then we'll tweak, and then we'll taste again. There you go. Hey, Jen, could you grab me 2 more spoons out of that drawer, please? There you go. Thank you. What do you guys think? Lemon? It's like I'm wanting the basil, but there is no basil.
Seems salty to me.
Yeah, no more salt. Well, we didn't add any salt, right? We added the capers and the anchovies are salty. Right. So I didn't add any salt.
Right.
But I am tasting the capers and the anchovies. So I don't want more of those. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Okay, so what if we did a little more garlic too?
Yeah.
Garlic, olive oil, lemon?
Yeah.
And see, okay, so let's try that. Because the garlic is going to offset some of that.
Oil. Garlic. Yeah. You can't go wrong with
Little
garlic.
oil, little garlic.
That's my husband later.
Yeah. Another lemon. No more of these guys. Graziano's. It's the Italian grocery store. You would never find it if you weren't looking for it because it's a little hole in the wall. It's been there. They actually just had their 100th anniversary, I think last year. But it's a multi-generation. Everything is either made there or it's imported. So it's like the real deal, good stuff. I know. I was thinking that too. I don't know where it went. Oh, there it is. Okay. The flusser. This is like my favorite tool. So instead of, I don't like these because they're metal, but it's also kind of messy. This one you put, it's not metal. You put the lemon, lime, orange in flat, and then it goes like this, and it just pulverizes, catches the seeds, and it's just awesome. Yeah, but I obviously missed that. Okay. The flusser, the flat juicer.
I don't know how to spell it. Look it up.
I think it's FLUI, flus, like like juicer, but flat juicer. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, then I'm going to scrape and then we'll do it again. So I think for that, the pesto event on the 19th, I think we're going to do either 2 or 3 different pestos out of that book. And then, like I said, we'll do an entree to eat with the, yeah. Okay, let's do this again. All right. I'm sorry? We always have surprises. We always have surprises, yes. Lots of goodies, lots of
Thank you.
just cooking nuggets, right? And advice, and it'll be a fun time. Is that better? Really?
The first.
Ruh-roh. Okay, let's see. I think it's better.
I like it.
I think it's better.
I'll go with the team.
You guys good? Okay. Okay. We're pressuring you. Thank you. Hand for the testers. Yay. Okay, so I'm gonna grab one of these and cut into it and see. Yeah, done with the parsley. See what we're looking like on the inside, and then I think we might be ready. How does your inside look? I think these look. No. Well, no, these are too thin. I don't. They just didn't brown like this pan did, so they don't look as like cool. But I think these. I can't imagine they're not actually. Oh, let's see. I think they're totally done. Let's see. I think it's done. Let me just check the sausage. Sorry, I'm dissecting this because I want to make sure these are not raw. It's all cooked. Look at that, though. Shit, it's hot. Isn't that cool? All right. Okay, so what we're going to do is we'll cut these up and plate them, and you guys can come up here to so come this way, and you'll walk this way and get a plate and a fork and a napkin. So give us a couple minutes. Let's get the polenta out. I did. No, God, no. Strike you down. Strike. No. No. Oh my goodness gracious. Girl. Oh, how dare you. Yeah. So we have red or white. So if you want to, yeah, maybe just pour a few of each. And if you want to take one, if you don't want to, no big deal. Yeah. So polenta. So it's a classic Italian grain that is served at holidays for, you know, regular dinners. The normal way to do it. So this is my cheating way to do it, not the tube. My cheating way to do it is in the oven, where I put, you can do water, you can do, I did chicken stock, and you just cover it and put it in the oven for like 40 minutes. And it just does its thing. Now, the real way to do it is you get the coarse ground, which this is the coarse ground. Maybe there's like a stone ground. Anyway, my mom has this huge, like you think of like your biggest soup pot, and you stand there and she has polenta parties. And the women stir first because it's easier. And you stir for like 2 hours. And you keep adding stock or water and more cornmeal. And then the men towards the end, because it's like impossible to stir. And her wooden spoon is like this long. It's like one of those old rolling pins. So that's the old-fashioned way to make the polenta. But this is fabulous. I think it turns out really great. And it went in the oven instead of having us have to babysit it. So we'll give you guys a little polenta. Yeah. And a piece of that. And then you can leave that there though, because that'll be at the end. I'm going to come this way. And then, although we'll do the plates over there. And then I'll put your salsa verde on the side. So that if you want to taste it, sample it, put it on your meat, not whatever, you can decide. Maybe I should just put this down here. You want to do that? Okay, cool. Okay, well, when you guys are ready, come on up. Do a few of these and then I'll do some meats. Or you know what? Do you want to do, why don't you do a little of the polenta and then pass it to me, because then I'll put this on top. More? And then we'll do that and we'll go that way. We just need our assembly line. Yes, perfect. Okay, so now let me cut. Oh, now it's better to cut fan off. Yeah, the polenta goes first. So,
I think Kelly could take it.
yeah, I can take some.
Do you want to pour more wine?
There's another polenta. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I was thinking that. You might be. Hello. Oh, yeah? Did you do pork or chicken or veal? Yeah. Nice. Yum. So I think some of you kind of got chinsed on the polenta. So if you want more, feel free to come back up. Sorry, I didn't mention that. Actually, do you want to get the other pot out? Yeah, I did too. Well, I didn't want them to overflow, so I did two pans. No, that's okay. Ow. Hot. Yeah, I got that the hard way.
Really, my favorite thing to put on top of it is a egg over medium.
Oh, that's new.
That's a recipe I found in a book. It is really good, actually. That runny yolk with a blend.
Yum. Yeah.
A little bit of bacon on top. Have it for breakfast or dinner.
Yum.
Oh, Shelby. I heard you had a glass just a little bit ago. And I got a tape. The break in the house. And so I'm getting there. Okay, well, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thanks for coming, ladies.
A little bit, as long as it doesn't scare me too much, because then I scream and yell. Okay. Well, we were gonna do that. I don't know what that is. It's
Oh, I can. Yeah, sure.
Actually, there's not that much polenta left.
Give me just the right amount.
Cool. So how are first bites? You like it? Do you like the polenta? I think it's really good. So the way that my family usually, I'm going to try your eggs, Terry, though. I love that idea. But our classic way of serving polenta is with, like, my mom will like do that, but then she forms it like in a loaf and slices it. And then we put brick cheese and Italian sausage and a piece of chicken on the side and marinara. That's really good. That's the nostalgia for the polenta for me. So yeah, there is more meat, so you're welcome to come up and get a little more if you'd like, but take your time. So in your packets, there's also, thank you, ma'am, some information about the library, which you obviously found because you're here. But if you have not like toured the library, wandered around, there's a lot of spaces upstairs that like 3D printers. There's a podcast room that are you can use as a member of the library. So there's a lot of fun stuff, and of course the kid area way back on the first floor is like phenomenal. So if you haven't checked that out. And then on the bottom of page 7 is contact information and a little blurb about Swamp Fox Bookstore and not Terry specifically, but about your store. If you haven't been there, it's absolutely adorable. It's right across from Sweet Cheesecake, right on the main drag. So go visit her. What's tomorrow night? Oh,
You're not over by West End anymore? No. I don't think I realized you moved because I bought some books from you.
yeah. So they started in those little pods.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I was just telling her, it's like, because you could go and go, this is what you helped me as a kid, one of my teenagers. Like, she likes murder and mayhem and that scares me, but let's get something. So she finally was reading. I'm like, yeah.
Nice.
Well,
Well-
across from where? The cheesecake?
Yeah.
Cheesecake, yeah. All right, I know where you are.
Just beautiful, beautiful books. You like that? Do you guys like the parsley? That salsa verde? It's interesting. On page 9 are wine tasting notes of the wine that you guys are tasting, if you're interested. And I put pictures on there so that if you liked it, they were both from Hy-Vee, so that you can go and purchase those. And then on page 5. So page 5 is more about me, Gia's Italian Kitchen. So if you did enjoy this, again, thank you for coming. If you did enjoy this, I offer a couple other private cooking events where I can come to your house and you can do a private dinner party. You select a custom menu and we do interactive, like we're all up here cooking, have a dinner party, and then I leave and you guys, you eat. So those, I can do those virtually, in person. So, if you've got family and friends across the country, same thing. We can do a custom menu and Zoom everyone in. And then I'm at home or at your house or whatever, and we're all making the same thing. So that's really fun. And then I do employer team building events. Hi. And we can do them here, or if your company has a kitchen on site, as a team building event, we do cooking. So those are also really awesome. Usually about 20 to 30 people is about a sweet spot for that. So about this, I rearranged this room to be, decorated and more conducive to people eating together, and we all cook together. So if your company has a culture program that does team building, please, think of me, throw my name in the hat, or if you know someone that does, please let them know that I exist. That would be awesome. And down at the bottom of page 5 is my contact information. This QR code goes to all my socials. So if you could at least, if you're on whatever socials that you're on, if you could please just go find me, like me, subscribe, follow, comment, do all those things just to help me grow. That would be appreciated. So that is our Nonna's cooking event. So thank you again for coming. Take your time and come up if you would like some seconds. Questions? Yeah. I would put fewer capers in it and probably fewer sardines. Because both of those have the briny, salty, oceany flavor. Or I'm sorry, anchovies. But sardines really aren't that salty. Anchovies, capers, I would back those off. Or omit if you really didn't like it. Yeah. Yeah. I can taste it. I could taste the capers especially. Yeah, you can totally taste them. Other questions? But it was delicious. Yeah. TBD. Not sure. Yeah. I don't know. We're trying to figure that out. Yeah. Not sure. Yeah, I mean, when you walked in, that sheet, if you could please, you don't have to give me your phone number, but if you could please give me your email, then I can email you updates. So we are trying to do an event with the Sweet Cheesecake owners and Terry and I. So if you want, and I'm not going to spam you 50 times a day. I email maybe once a week, but I'll email you recipes. I'll email you updates. And if we have an event coming up, I email that and say, hey, you know, this is coming up. So if you could please give me your email, that would be awesome. And then, yeah, I'll give you updates on that. But yeah, I'm not sure yet. Yeah. Other questions? All right. Well, thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you being here. And please go to the back of the room. Terry has the Nonnas, the pesto, and lots of other books.
If you want tickets for the event,
Yeah.
I just saw those today too.
Yeah, we still have tickets for that pesto event. So a great couples afternoon, a girls afternoon. Yeah, please check that out and consider buying tickets for that. It's at 2:00 and we'll be right here. Yep.
Future things like that is what you say you email about, like if we're on.
Yes.